Okay, guys, this is Doug Wilson from Yellowhawk Customs Outdoors. I thought I'd do another video to put on the website, and that this is an options video. Now, I can't possibly show you everything we do here at Yellowhawk. So I have to reiterate, that's why I like to have communication between myself and the client so that you get what you want and I know what I have to do to satisfy your needs for a sheath system. Okay? So it's real important that you and I have some communication. That's why I like you to text me. It's a company cell phone, no problem. Text me. I promise you, your phone number will go nowhere other than right here. I give you my word. It will not end up anywhere except right here. Okay? So if you're worried about that, like I don't want to give out myself, I give out my cell phone number all the time, and I was in Special Forces. So it doesn't bother me to give my cell phone out. If you think about it, nobody can really do anything with your cell phone number. It just, you know what I mean? If somebody's going to cause you harm, they're just going to do it. You know what I mean? There's not a whole lot you can do about it, but prepare, right? So I'm going to show some options, especially the most common options that guys want me to build into their sheath systems. Okay, so let's start off. I'm going to start with flashlights, lights. Okay, this is an iNova micro light. These are the ones I build into the Hawk light assemblies. I don't believe I have any here. But go on the website, right? You'll look around and look for a Hawk light assembly. It's the light that's built into the sheath, usually up near the hilt of the knife where it clicks in. This is what's in that housing. An iNova microlight. Great little lights. Everything I'm getting ready to show you, I have tested myself. I got Green Berets out there testing this stuff. They got every option has a great seal of approval stamped on it from myself, other avid outdoorsmen, the guys that test my sheaths for me. I don't put an option on a sheath system unless it works and it works well. Now, is there a chance it may not work for you as well as it works for me? Sure. That's, you got that with everything. But these are high quality options. That's a high quality light and it works well. It's not going to fail you in the bush, right? So there it is. They're highly water resistant. Can't say they're waterproof because the company doesn't say they're waterproof, but I tell you, I've never had one screw up on me in the field. And I go out in the rain, the snow, the sleet, all that, okay? Cylindrical flashlights, here's what I like to put on. This is what I recommend. Now, you may have a light that you want me to put on there, and by all means, ask me. But if I can't Kydex it, I can't put it on there. It's got to be pretty round. I mean, this is almost completely cylindrical. So is this one. Okay, that's one of the reasons why I build them into sheath systems. They're not hard to Kydex, and once it's in there, it stays in there, right? So this is a mini Mag Solitaire LED, great light. I'll build one of these into it if you want me to, or I'll just build the assembly and you can get your own light, right? I'll just include, I'd rather do it for you, but if you want to get your own light, that's fine. Can't remember what these are. I think I charged $25 for them. I mean, can you get them for $19? Probably. But when I go to buy these things, I go on eBay to get them, and I look for the best deal at the time I go to buy them. So sometimes these are, $18. Sometimes they're $26. It all depends. So I have like a midline price somewhere that I charge for them so that I'm not losing any money, But it's a quality light, and so is this one. Phoenix EO5. Phoenix EO5. This one's actually my favorite because it's smaller and a little bit brighter. But those, I've had solitaire mini mags for years, and they just don't fail. So I like to use what works and works well. And more particularly, I like to use what I know works. I know from experience works, right? Because I'm not one to like believe somebody and then go out and bet my life on it. That's just not me. Okay, so there's the lights, compasses. Okay, we have a standard compass, which is a pretty decent compass. Look at it. It's got that red north arrow. Okay, this is a standard, decent compass that I'll put on sheath systems for guys that can't spend $26 for a Sunto clipper. These are 26 bucks. These are the finest mini compasses on the market, bar none, in my opinion. They're tough. They glow in the dark. They got a bezel. So does this one. This one has a bezel too. What's the difference? This one works. It works pretty good, right? This one is much higher quality, better build, more precise, that kind of thing. Although they're both great compasses. Okay, there's that. Here's all my tins, okay? Now, generally, I don't include the tin. If you want me to do like an Altoids tin assembly, generally, I don't include the tin. They're too easy to get, okay? And I can't stock all this stuff. So you got to get your own tin. I'll build the assembly and it'll snap right in there. Large Altoids tin for bigger knives, right? This isn't going to fit on a Falk Niven F1. It's just too big. I can make it for a SE accessory tin if you want me to. Got one of those. Or a small Altoids tin, which these are the ones I use the most. These fit on smaller knives too. Not real small, but then I got live fire, which is the large one, and the small one. You can get your own, and I can build just the assembly, or now you got to let me know that you want one. Because I tell you, I get guys and they say, Doug, build me a live fire assembly on the back. And they get a live fire assembly with no live fire. And he's like, where's the live fire? You didn't ask for one. And I didn't charge you for one. So you got to be specific. That's why I like it when you and I have some type of communication. I tell you, it is critical in what I do. I have to know that what you're getting, what I'm building, is what you want completely. It's a business deal. And moreover, I want you to be happy with what you get, because I tell you, these things are badass, right? I spend a lot of time on these sheath systems, and I really, really think you're going to like it. So, live fire and a small live fire. There's a big one, small one, bigger knives, smaller knives. Pretty simple, right? Clips. Okay? There's all the clips that I offer. Okay? This isn't even all of them, right? Okay? So basically I got large tech locks in 3 different colors. Large tech locks, right? And usually you'll get 4 different positions out of this the way I build it. Most guys give you 1 or 2. I give you 4. It's a little harder, but I like to give you versatility. Not this one yet. This is a small tech lock. I'll show you what we got here. They work just like the big tech locks. They're just not quite as substantial. It's for smaller knives, right? More companion, more bushcraft black, that kind of stuff. And if you have a smaller belt, okay? There's that. Here's my slide lock clip. Okay, these are real easy to use, very convenient, fairly strong. The tech locks are better, right? These are the clips that I offer on all my eBay listings, standard. But there's also, you can have a tech lock as an option on my eBay listings as well. I always suggest a tech lock over these, always. It's a stronger clip, but these are nice. That's why I offer them. But for guys who don't want to spend $15 or whatever for a tech lock, then I'll include one of these standard. Okay. 2 Molly Lock clips, a 6-inch and a 4-inch, right? This is what it looks like most of the time when we mount it. There it is right there. Now, I could take any sheath that you see and build it for your knife. I have to do some modifying. This might have to go here for your knife or there, but I can do it usually. Like I said, communication is the key to you and I on the same page. It's absolutely key, communication. Because I tell you, I really get disconcerted when I build a sheath system and the guy says, well, what happened to this? And I show him my notes and it's not there. I show him the texts, it's not there. And I feel bad. Like he really thought he was getting whatever and I didn't give it to him because he didn't ask for it, right? It happens. So I like to be on the same page with you guys. You're paying, you're spending your hard-earned money on something that I hand build in the old school way, and it's got to be perfect. It's got to be right, or I'm not gonna offer it. Okay, here's one here. This is our tabby leg drop. It's basically just a leather leg drop. It gives a little more stiffness rather than having a D-ring there. Okay. So this clip here, this is they call it the Ulti Clip. I use these for in the waistband for smaller knives, right? That's what that's for. Now, I get asked this question a couple times a month. Doug, why don't you have a rotating system? I do. They're expensive. This thing's almost 50 bucks. This is they call it a Rotolock. Rotolock. This is the finest rotating system on the market. There is none better. I tried building a system myself and it worked out good. Nothing like this. You cannot hand build a rotating system as good as this. It's just, I don't care who you are. It's just not going to be as strong as this. Okay? This is that Rotolock system. And I'm telling you, you can rotate this thing all the way around. Okay? And put that sheath in any position. Okay? Almost 50 bucks for these though. So if you want one, I'll build it into there and you can stand on your head with that sheath. All right. Sharpeners. Got a bunch of sharpeners here. Okay. I'm just going to rattle them off. This is for a bigger knife, right? Big giant Tahoma field knife. This is a DMT fold out fine diamond stone. I make its own sheath, put it on the front, and it's got a shock cord on it, right? You'll see it on the website. There's got to be one on there with this on it somewhere, right? DMT stones. Here's a smaller one. This is the same stone that I built into the JX6, the JX6 system for Chris Tanner at Prepared Mind 101. This is the same sharpener. High quality. If I don't go high quality, I just don't feel right. I gotta build in what works and works well. And I know these do. DMTs have been on the market a long time. I've got several. Easy Lap. This is a smaller Easy Lap with 2 different sides on it. Fine grits. You want fine grits for diamond stones for finishing off your, resharpening. A ceramic. If you want me to put a ceramic on, I'll do that. This is the one I use the most, right? This is my diamond rod. 700 grit, works great. This and a strop is all you need. And the great thing about this is it gets finer and finer as you use it. I'll also put, Bic lighter holders on, that kind of stuff. Ferro rod. This is our ferro rod, 5/16 by 4 inch. Okay, it's longer than those 3/8 that guys usually like. That's why I like it. It's longer. It's easier to hold on to. And here's some systems here, right, real quick, that are on eBay right now. Like, we will buy good knives, like this one here, Battle Horse GNS. They don't even make this anymore. Verustaleka Puko, CFK Bushcrafter, another CFK Hunter Bushcrafter. Okay, we buy good knives, put sheath systems on them, and we sell them, usually on eBay. If you're lucky enough to see it somewhere and you say, hey, I want it, then you can buy it. But usually I got these things on eBay. Here's a survival system with a condor pouch on the front. I can also do the SC accessory pouch, but they're bigger than these. They're wider, right? So you need a bigger knife, a wider knife for that particular one. These are the condors. They work real well too. All right, guys. All right, that's it for this video. It's Doug Wilson. I hope you garnered a lot from this options video. This is not everything we can do. Look through the website, right? Get the number of the photo that you like, right? And I can build that sheath for your knife. It's really simple. Really simple. Pick the number of the picture. Say, hey, Doug, this is what I want, but I want it in Coyote Brown. Or I want this sharpener instead of this sharpener. And then we, complete our discourse and you get your sheath. Right now I'm at a 12-week build time. The sheaths are very popular. We work full time here. We're busy. All right, guys. I'll see you. Thanks.